Swadika, thank you for joining us on Newsline. We're broadcasting live on NBT, Radio Thailand FM 88, and on NBT World. It's a Thursday, and the date is April 23rd of 2015, and I'm Sandra Hanutsaha. Welcome to today's segment of Thailand Moves Forward. In our first story, Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha gave on Wednesday a statement on Thai-African initiatives to members of the Asian-African Conference Summit 2015 in Jakarta, Indonesia. The Asian-African Conference Summit 2015 was this year held under the concept South-South Cooperation for Peace and Global Prosperity, which was officially opened on Wednesday. In his statement, General Prayut said over 100 co-founder countries of the Asian-African Conference Summit have given their consistent efforts to cooperation in politics and economics. Nowadays, Asian traders have a 26% stake in the overall African trade revenues. Plus, there are 8 big airlines linking 28 cities in Asia and Africa together. The Thai-African initiatives also mentioned Thailand's intention to be a successful partner of Africa in all aspects, especially bilateral trade and investment in both regions. Furthermore, General Prayut exalted His Majesty the King's philosophy of the sufficiency economy as making Thailand well recognized by the world and navigated the country to sustainable development. General Prayut was pleased to share the success with fellow countries. Thailand and Jordan agreed to further their relations, especially in tourism and rainmaking technology, to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the establishment of Thai-Jordanian diplomatic relations in the year 2016. The latest agreement was made while Thailand's Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha had a sideline meeting with His Majesty King Abdullah II ibn al-Hussein of the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan during the Asian-African Conference Summit 2015 in Jakarta, Indonesia. In relations to tourism, both leaders saw greater opportunity to boost tourism cooperation between the two countries, and the Thai Prime Minister vowed to support Jordanian tourists with the best efforts. Thailand and Jordan have signed an MOU on royal rainmaking, which runs progressively on its plan. However, both countries are in the process of improving the agreement and revising project work plans for better rainmaking efficiency. In 2016, the two countries have plans to hold a grand celebration of the 50th anniversary of the establishment of Thai-Jordanian diplomatic relations. On this occasion, General Prayut invited Jordan's king to visit Thailand within this year, or no later than next year, to mark their bilateral relations. The Ministry of Defense has confirmed that the nation has been more at peace since the current administration came into office, while feeling confident that happiness will be restored among the people. In his capacity as Minister of Defense, Deputy Prime Minister General Prawit Wongsuwan opened a press conference to declare the ministry's works during the past 6 months. In his speech, General Prawit affirmed that the ministry has made tremendous progress in the government-assigned duties of fostering national reconciliation and addressing social conflict. Overall, he claimed the situation in the country appears to be calmer and more peaceful, even though there remain some groups who disapprove of the government. Other major accomplishments during this 6-month period include the prevention of drug trafficking and illegal immigration in border areas, reorganization of public spaces, and suppression of crimes. The ministry has also been an active mediator in the South China Sea dispute. The minister vowed that the government and the National Council for Peace and Order will speed up their efforts to lay down a new and improved foundation for the next government, while concurrently returning happiness to the Thai people. Transport Minister Air Chief Marshal Parajin Jantong has expressed satisfaction over his ministry's work progress in the last 6 months, though admitting that several projects have been faced with delays. While delivering the Transport Ministry's 6-month progress report, Air Chief Marshal Parajin affirmed the ministry has pushed forward a number of important projects for the benefit of the national economy, society, and public members. He rated his satisfaction with the ministry's work under the 8-point policy at 62.5%. The minister added that a transport infrastructure development strategy for the year 2015 to 2022 has already been drawn up. The strategy consists of 5 work plans which concern the improvement of interprovincial railway, development of public transport systems in Bangkok and its vicinities, increase of highway connectivity with neighboring countries, upgrade of water transport networks, and enhancement of air transport services. Furthermore, the Transport Ministry has plans to build bicycle tracks in many areas around the country and to use para-rubber in road construction and maintenance as a way to support rubber farmers. Despite satisfactory achievements so far, Air Chief Marshal Parajin conceded that delays have been reported in many projects due to obstacles in such procedures as procurement, environmental impact assessment, and land expropriation. Minister of Justice General Paibun Kumchaya has announced the 6-month work results of his ministry and the sacking of 5 officials who were implicated in graft. General Paibun indicated that the Ministry of Justice had proceeded to implement policies that include reduction of disparity, rehabilitation of wrongdoers, suppression of narcotics, suppression and prevention of corruption, and the suppression and prevention of special crimes. General Paibun elaborated that the Public Sector Anti-Corruption Commission, or PACC, was established and a rehabilitation fund was set up. 5 Ministry of Justice officials who were found guilty of severe wrongdoing have been fired from the civil service. The officials worked for the Department of Corrections and the Department of Special Investigation. The Justice Minister noted that the firing was a disciplinary action and any handing down of punishment for criminal activity would be made by the court. The Ministry of Labor has issued its 6-month progress report, citing the eradication of human trafficking as one of the top agendas, while promising to increase employment among Thai citizens. During the announcement of his ministry's 6-month achievements, Labor Minister General Surasak Kanchanarat stated that the ministry's operations were mainly aimed to ensure job security and stable income for every Thai national and boost the employment rate in compliance with the government's policy. Towards such a goal, training courses were provided for workers to upgrade their skills, while every individual was also entitled to proper welfare. As for the urgent problem of human trafficking, General Surasak insisted that the ministry has been striving to tackle it through the issuance of ministerial regulations and amendment of related laws. For example, he said the regulation on the protection of fishing workers was adopted, leading to a mass inspection of over 600 fishing vessels. Moreover, memorandums of understanding on labor import were also signed with neighboring countries, whereas illegal migrant workers found were put through the registration process in order to allow them to have the right to work in the kingdom. The power synergy of all Thai authorities related to illegal fishing becomes even more stringent after the European Union, or EU, has issued a yellow card to the world's third largest seafood exporter, hoping to clean up the problem within 6 months. A wide range of measures have been conducted so far by different ministries, while some are waiting for launching. In parallel, Thailand sent requests for official documents from the EU to see which aspects Thailand must improve. Commerce Minister Chachai Salikalaya said several laws were amended under the consideration of a newly launched special committee led by General Prayut Chan-o-cha. They are waiting for official enactment very soon. Commercial counselors at Thai embassies worldwide have been assigned to keep foreign governments and EU staff informed about Thailand's seriousness in tackling the EU complaint. However, Thailand has Plan B to export Thai fish to East Europe, Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, and Vietnam in replacement of EU markets in case it finally faces a trade ban. According to the Department of International Trade Promotion, the export value of canned and processed seafoods to the EU has decreased by 21.12% from last year, with a $46 million income. The Constitution Drafting Committee, or CDC, insists that the mixed member proportional representation system was included in the draft charter to reflect the true needs of the people. Constitution Drafting Committee, or CDC, spokesman General Lerrat Ratanawanit said on Wednesday that claims about the mixed member proportional representation system can weaken the government is an unjust conclusion. General Lerrat said that the recommended system, which has been used in many countries, is intended to show who the people want in office. He added that while this system will enable more small political parties to be elected, large parties with high popularity will not lose anything. The CDC spokesman went on to say that the charter drafters invite political groups to run for office even when they are not recognized as traditional political parties, was hoped to allow more people to participate in the administration of the country. The Ministry of Tourism and Sports has announced that there have been positive developments in tourism after the initial 6 months of a new campaign to lure more holidaymakers to Thailand, and Kun Niranut Rajakwanit has more for us.
The tourism campaign, entitled 2015 Discover Thailand, in January, and now the Tourism Ministry is declaring the campaign a big success thus far.
Okay, for tourism to Thailand, from January until now, we have the statistic up to April 15, for example. The number of tourists to this country has increased to about 23%. This is coming from other countries into Thailand, but also Thai Tel Thai, or the local people traveling in Thailand, also increased. But the interesting part is that some people will think that maybe the number increased because of maybe not quality tourists. But according to our statistic, spending per head of the tourists to Thailand from January until now increased 26%.
The campaign was launched in order to reignite growth in Thailand's tourist industry and to help promote must-visit places as a way to stimulate the local economies. The plan calls on tourism stakeholders to showcase Thainess, a word to describe the distinct character of Thai people and Thailand's unique culture.
So the income and the benefit from tourism of Thailand should not center around only the hotel owners, hospital owners, or restaurant owners. It should spread out to the local community and the local SME around the country. And that is also why the campaign of Discover Thailand, which is the main theme of tourism promotion of this year. We are aiming to showcase what is the real DNA of Thailand that has successfully drawn 60 to 70% repeaters, meaning 60 to 70% of tourists coming to Thailand have been here more than one time.
As a part of the 2015 Discover Thailand campaign, the Tourism Ministry is recommending 12 hidden gems, new and emerging destinations that tourists should not miss. It aims to emphasize the priceless treasures of the country, such as the people, the culture, and society.
For example, we are introducing 12 must-not-miss cities. These are the pictures of some of the new destinations. 12 must-not-miss cities. They are located around the country in the north, for example, Lampang, Phetchabun, Nan, or in the northeastern part, Buriram, Loi, or in the southern part, Trang, Chumphon, and Nakhon Si Thammarat, or in the central part, Samut Songkhram, or in the eastern part, Trat, Chanthaburi. So these 12 must-not-miss cities are located not so far from the main cities. For example,
many people already know about the major attractions in Thailand, but these 12 fascinating places may not be as well known. So international travelers will have a chance to appreciate the distinctive traditions and cultural attractions that these destinations offer. It seems that this campaign has also given travelers a special and different experience during their trip to the Land of Smiles. I'm Niranut Taijakunit reporting.
Thank you to Kun Niranut for that report, and that's the end of today's edition of Thailand Moves Forward. Oh, I'm sorry. Before we take a quick break, let's have a look at the exchange rates and commodity prices.
A strong nation, Thailand is promoting 12 core values for the good of the people. The 10th core value: applying His Majesty the King's sufficiency economy, saving money for a time of need, being moderate with surplus for sharing or expansion of business.
How could you do that to me? Stop it! Huh? Don't you get it? I don't need you anymore. Enough! We're through. There's someone else in my life.
Say no to the past. Bring your own bag. Say no to plastic.
NBT World, a 24-hour English language television service operated by the National News Bureau of Thailand, or NNT, is designed to bring the most reliable information about Thailand to the international community. NBT World is available on various platforms, including via C-band set-top boxes, GMMZ Channel 202, PSI Channel 272, and a live stream on thainews.prd.go.th/newsing. You can also follow us on facebook.com/NNT News or download the PRD News EN application on your smartphones. NBT World, a vision of Thailand.
welcome back. You're watching Newsline. The Energy Ministry will play host to Sustainable Energy and Technology Asia with an aim to ensure energy security in the Asian region. The Sustainable Energy and Technology Asia, or SETA event, is a unique platform developed specifically for international, governmental, and industry discussions and collaboration on developing sustainable energy policies for the ASEAN region and its future economic development. Dr. Tawarat Sutabut, Deputy Permanent Secretary for Energy, said despite investment in the power grid and gas pipelines, benefits of increased market competition, lowered consumer prices, and increased energy security have not materialized.
Well, SETA 2016, it would be a new platform for Thailand to demonstrate itself as one of the leaders in sustainable energy provider. We have a leading position in many aspects, including the renewable energy for power generations, as well as biofuel producers in Asia. So we would like to use the SETA 2016 conference as a platform to showcase our advancement in technology and the policy framework for those who probably would like to learn more about the policy and technology in this field.
He added that energy policies across Southeast Asia vary considerably, reflecting differences in political direction, economic development, and natural resource endowment. The event, to be held next year, through March 23rd and 25th, will be an ideal stage for participants to share their views and experiences, as well as to discuss practical approaches to sustainable uses of energy. And now for a look at what's happening elsewhere in the world. A railway track in Sydney was flooded on Wednesday after a cyclonic storm hit Australia's east coast for 3 days. New South Wales transport officials released a video captured at Bardwell Park Railway Station on Wednesday, showing the stream of fast-flowing water building up on the railway tracks. Insurance Council of Australia on Wednesday declared the cyclonic storm causing the floods a catastrophe. The storm has destroyed homes, cut power to more than 200,000 houses, and caused millions of dollars of damage in Sydney and other cities. New South Wales, that is, police said an 86-year-old woman was killed in the central Hunter region of the state after her car was swept into floodwaters, bringing the confirmed death toll from the storm to 4. And with only 2 weeks before the British general election, Pennywell Farm in Devon in southwest England is creating a political pig race to predict the results of the election. 5 micro-pigs representing the 4 main parties and 1 representing the other smaller parties were gathered into a race and will continue to do so until voting day on May 7th. The pigs wore their sporting political colors. Ed Swilliband and David Hammeren were the most vocal, excitable squealers. There were 5 runners lining up to start the race. Representing Labour is Ed Swilliband, meaning Ed Miliband. David Hammeren, representing David Cameron, is running for the Conservatives, with Nigel Farage representing Nigel Farage for UKIP. The Liberal Democrats have Pork Clegg, representing Nick Clegg, and Pork Scratching is representing the other parties. As for the results of the race, Ed Swilliband and Pork Clegg raced through the door of number 10 together. However, the race trainer said that there was still plenty of time for the pigs to decide. And that's it for today's edition of Newsline. For any comments or suggestions, please feel free to email them to us at newsline.nbt@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook by simply typing in NNT. And do check out our website at thainews.prd.go.th/newsing. We're saying goodbye with a newly born clouded leopard exploring the outside and meeting the public for the first time at Tampa's Lowry Park Zoo in Florida. He's been given the name of Mowgli after the fictional Jungle Book character. Have a good day. I'm Sandra Han in Saha for Newsline. Sawadee ka.